So, my name is Zakariyus, and I'm half Ethiopian and half African American. Or does that make me full African American? Because Ethiopia is in Africa. My dad is from California. And, well, you get the point.
That's true.
Well, the crazy thing is, I was not born in Africa or America. I was actually born in the Middle East.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
How Middle East, you ask? Very Middle East. I was born in Syria. Well, I guess I have to explain that on my passport like forever. Well, some people might wonder, does that make me Syrian because I was born in Syria? Well, no. By Syrian law, you're whatever your father's nationality is.
Nasty!
So even if my mom was Syrian, which she isn't, and I was born in Syria, I would still not be considered Syrian. Syria is an interesting place. It has souks, which basically is like a big flea market, and they also have really cool landscapes. They're known for their food, such as falafels, shawarmas, hummus, and grape leaves. You know, Middle Eastern food. So Dad, how was I born in Syria exactly?
So basically, I'm a teacher by trade, and I was looking for a job, and my wife, your mom, was pregnant. So I did what any rational person would do in that situation. I got a job in Syria, and I took my 8th-month pregnant wife. Make sense? Yeah!
Oh, hell no!
So I remember moving there, and it was hot, like real hot, like fried eggs on the cement hot.
Yeah, it is cooking.
And our sleeping pattern was messed up, and I would hear these prayer calls like really early in the morning, and it startled me at first, but couldn't go back to sleep. So we're up in the middle of the night, and me and your mom, we just played dominoes, and I was just like killing in dominoes.
Domino.
We lived there. Our job, it was an organization called 𝐸𝐴𝐴. So I have to say that really slowly. 𝐸𝐴𝐴. Okay, so if I say it too fast, it sounds like that other organization.
Al-Qaeda to you.
So I remember our job gave us a car. And I remember when I was applying for the job, it was at a job fair. And I was like, oh, great. You know, we're getting a car. You know, I was like, yeah, you know, anything will be great. You know, we're getting a car. And so it's really funny because like we were consistently like the worst car on the road, right? They had nice cars. And I just thought like everyone had these old beat up cars because it was Syria. And that wasn't the case. So our car, I mean, it literally had like 500,000 miles on it. I didn't even know you can put that many miles in a car. So the car had like 9 lives. You know,
Cats really do have 9 lives.
Building. Watch out for him. There he is.
it was like resurrected, brought back to life. I don't know how many times. So I remember the doctor that we had. It was a hospital. It was called 𝐷𝐵T Hospital. It was a kind of a father-son duo. So I remember when we went to the doctor's office, we saw a picture of the doctor, and he was like holding 2 babies upside down by the ankles, and he had a cigarette in his mouth. And I was like, dang, like, what did we get ourselves into? So the doctor recommended that your mom have a C-section. So this is, you know, more common than you think. So anyway, we had to pick a day for you to come out. So it was kind of like ordering a pizza.
God!
The doctor was trying to schedule it before the Ramadan holiday. So anyway, there's a law in Syria where men cannot be in the operating room when a woman's having a baby. So I still remember I was watching Eddie Murphy 48 Hours in the waiting room. It was good too.
Very irritating.
And then I got a ring and it said, "Come down, baby." Okay. It was like, ding, baby's ready. So I went down and they said, here's a baby. They said, "Oh wait, no, it's not your baby." And I was like, huh? And then they said, yes, it's your baby. So it was first I was like, oh, this baby is like Chinese, right? It seems like all babies look kind of Chinese when they're born, like little Chinese aliens. So then, when I looked closer, I was like, oh yeah, it's the same lips as me. I was like, yeah, that's mine. That's him, right? And well, that, my friend, that's the story of Zakariyus, how you were born. And so a couple months later, it was an Arab Spring, which like this big war that was kind of spreading across the Middle East, and we had to evacuate. And that was just the beginning of our wild travel journeys.